We are go, we are go, we are go. We are go 3 minutes to 7. Right. Immediately switching to the game. Oh god, that is loud apparently. So yeah, we're in Hoovers. We are at Plymouth, platform 5. Now time to pop down the consist. We've got 7 RCS Mark IIIs and then weathered 37558 on the back. I just had absolutely no reason to put weathered DRS 37 on the back, but I just thought, why not? I want to bank a 37 and it's the first one that popped into my mind. So ignore that. Rest of the consist is in pretty fresh condition. Right, recharge the brakes. That might take a little longer than normal because it's got to probably recharge. Sync that 37 as well. Head code. As for a head code for this, this is a fictional consist. I'll go 1 Zulu 45 and our starting signal is Papa 049. Papa 49. 049 NG Smart, there we go. Good. We're good to go. We are good. So then it'll be local break off. Wrong one. Wrong one again. What the hell? Why was it accelerating that quickly? Didn't put anywhere near full power on. Even an MC King tour tomorrow. It's been a little while since we went to tour. Oh, unless we can dispose. .558's complementing by also giving us a lovely burst of power. You know when a 37's powering, you know it's going to be good. So you get an AWS for? Spidland Pullman. Ah, right, then I'm thinking. I'll have to have a look. They're going to love seeing this fly by. But yeah, if you see any missing wooden track, I'm in the process of fixing it. But yes, departing Plymouth, we've got a lot of power behind us, so our speed's increasing so much. Probably the quickest of the network, to be honest. I don't even need power, because it'll roll straight over that limit. Toilets, yeah, I presume there are. I'm thinking, usually is. But yeah, ignore the missing track. I need to fix that. It's going to ruin a lot of my screenshots. You just do not need power. King will probably have a couple per coach, to be honest. Usually is that way. Mark 3s, we'll just have tweaks in every single coach. Feels weird only having 2 tracks there. That's because there is meant to be a third. It's just disappeared. Bit of speed, but it's only by 2 mile per hour. That's only minor. Ooh. The Tavistock Junction doesn't look to be affected by missing track at all. Oh, except no. Actually, not at all. Evening, Oscar. How you doing? For restaurant car, MC King, I don't think we do actually. There'll probably be a trolley. What's Ham doing in Oscar? Yeah. From what I messaged you earlier, you can probably guess. I'm not doing very well at all. Definitely not. I see, because the school's even worse than it was. What 50s? It's the GBRF ones, Oscar. 059, no. 049 leading, and 007/014. And obviously you've got 558 on the back, in the RHTT weathered. I'm glad I found that reskin, really. To be honest, I should have had the headboard option on the 50. Actually, what plate would that even have been? What headboard would that have even been? I swear I have a 50 manual somewhere. Maybe. Rolling stock. Locos. 50. Ooh. Oh god. APU 50s are now 29 quid. Ouch. So 37s though. That's not good. Numbering. It would have had would have added the 50 Terminator headboard. Actually could have been quite nice to see. My mic. Could put it a bit closer to mouth, I suppose. Oscar, is that any better, or does it need to be turned up? Such. I suppose I can turn up a little bit. Oh no. It seems like it's right. Okay. Today's been an absolute shambolic day. Oh, today's genuinely been awful. It's all concrete. I think all the wind track here is alright for the most part. detracting from the 50s a little bit here, but the weather 37s looks quite nice actually. This is sort of with the RHTT weathering. I can't remember which reskin, or who did the reskin. It's one of the RHTT ones. Quite nice though. And the weathering on the 37 really does look good. Oscar, I agree. And sort of here where you've got mud on one side, where it's sort of faded. I think it might have been BLS that did this. I could be incredibly wrong in saying that. I don't trust myself. Is it BLS? Yes, it is BLS that did it. I feel good. Now I've actually got that correct. Train heat wasn't off in this one. 50049. Dem banks are absolutely no problem for this set. The only one that sort of struggled up was Hemerdon on full power, but even it didn't really struggle up there. Only slightly lost speed. Sort of an S bend. Sharp S into a slightly lighter. Yep, stream 50, halfway to 100. Indeed, Oscar. It'll probably be another year till we're there, if I stream once every week. 52 weeks in a year will be this time next year, but 2 weeks back. If that makes absolutely any sense. I might be streaming a fair amount this weekend, so that'll be cut down a fair amount. This will be piece of content 101. Evening, well, buddy. Oh, I'm being messaged. No, I did not, MC King. No, I did not. I don't really see them very much. Mostly because most of those evenings I'm either busy or I don't have my tripod to hand, and I'd much rather film with my tripod as opposed to without it. And I certainly will not be going filming for a little. I certainly won't be going filming without my tripod at the moment because I don't have my pop out on the back of my case. I suppose, Oscar, although we can rival with 3 in 2 hours down there. And we had the spoons, the 69s and Grizzly all within actually an hour, so we can rival. So Hornby weathering, it's not bad to be honest, MC King. Yeah, definitely not bad. Nor are Hornby and nor are Hornby models, so they're honestly quite good. It depends, Oscar. We did sort of get 3 tools within an hour under certain circumstances where the points at Lara just gave up. So they were... yeah. Remember that was the day I got incredibly sunburnt. Mark 1s at speed sound quite good, Oscar. As does the Mark 2s. And the Mark 3s, to be honest. But the Mark 3s at 100 just sound amazing. Oh, 37s just sounds so good. Oh, this is the closest I'm getting to the 37. No! No, get me closer. Let's just get up. Oh, I perhaps would be able to get up closer to the 50s. If I was any closer. To this side. The Oscar, isn't the replacement the 99s or something? Because they seem interesting. I think I've got similar cab layouts to the 68s and 69s where you've got sort of clearly defined number 1 and number 2 ends. I think I've seen his videos a couple of times. MC King, yeah. That's interesting, Oscar. So not bimodal then? So now they expect them to replace the 37s on a large scale then? Or is that going to be done by other TOCs or something? Because if they're just electric and not hybrids, then... you know, Oscar, you just can't beat a 37. I know one of my friends thinks very similar. You cannot get better than a 37. Oscar, my question is, if they're just going to be electric, how are they going to be able to get into long masts and things? Because that's not even electrified. Unless they're going to run under battery, so that it's always... it's not really much of an option, is it? Dayton Tunnel was a pretty tight tunnel. Although we can fly through. So we can fly into the core of the Earth if we wanted to. Blasting out of... I have no idea what this tunnel's called. Oscar. It'll be useful, but yeah, I just don't see how it's going to be anywhere near as good as a 37. I just hope at least, they're somewhat like the 68s with the Caterpillar engines in there. Although these are done by Stadler, the 68s are done by Vosler. Similar to how the 455s were retractions of Vosler Kepe. Probably butchered the last bit. I think it's Kepe or Keepy. I have no idea. I'm being messaged out. Three modes. It can be useful in areas, Oscar, I suppose. Although I cannot really see why they'd need diesel if they've got battery, unless they just don't have the space to put enough batteries in for their modes. Because I know the 769s before GWR are just like, we are not using these. They were going to use diesel overheads and third rail, and that makes a lot of sense having that. It just doesn't make sense having battery and diesel. That's the one thing I just don't get about them. I realise that a bit too late, Oscar. Yeah. We're going down Rattery Bank, I believe. I've released a bit too much. We're going down Rattery, and then as soon as we're past here at Totnes, we'll be going up Dayton Bank. And brace yourselves for Dayton, because as soon as we've gone up the massive grade on the way out of here, I'm not paying attention. And get them rolling. There'll also be a chance for the 50s to do what they were never meant to do. Full power. Oh, isn't the clag just lovely? We've only got shunt lights. That's not right. I'm not going to tap out yet. Oh, it is Oscar, but it's lovely. Oh, don't we all just love the hoovers when they're like at full bore? We're gonna definitely need some power to at least get up the bank. We're definitely not gonna need it to get back down though. Yeah, 37's being a lovely banker at the moment. If you can't tell, I'm really not paying attention. Addressing some other things at the moment, as well as was he trying to pay attention to the game at least? Yeah, Oscar, no problem. I'll make it up this side of the day and absolutely no worries. And it will definitely make it down the other side of the hill because it's a downward. It's quite sharp, and then as soon as we're down the bottom of the hill, we cross Aller Junction, and then we're through Newton. So yeah, we'll have there's no worries. We'll do it easily. And plus, the 50s have faced much worse. And plus, I think the 50s used to traverse this all the time. Because I think down in Devon, they were based in Exeter. But then all of their major work was done down in Lara, which we initially went past. So they had to endure these grades a lot. No, it's definitely not. We've got 250s up front, which have quite a fair amount of horsepower. Not that much weight. And then a powering 37, so... Trick definitely is not to get as much speed on the flat as you can. Oh, it definitely would, Oscar. Oh, would it struggle. Although, Scotty's managed to traverse even Hemerdon a lot. And it did that unassisted with, I think, 12 Mark 1s behind it. As goes for Royal Tours, I don't have all stock, so yeah. Plus all streams are sort of subject to my motivation. Just because I have absolutely none. Had to do this week because it's tradition, but I pretty much just have nothing in terms of motivation. Oh yeah, sorry Oscar. Oh dear. I've made that mistake so many times since I've had both of you in chat. Oh dear. Trying to drink out of a McDonald's cup is oddly a lot harder than it should be. Oh, there we go. The flat's now just going to idle and then I'm going to let it roll down the bank. Statesman tour, could do. MC King. Not really, Oscar. It's they're not that bad if you can gauge them right. So, yeah. This is arguably the worst bit of the route, pretty much up to Bristol. As soon as you say past Newton, then you pretty much be running on flats until Taunton at least. You've got a bit of navigation to do. Goodness, what's cat outside? It's not mine because mine's inside at the moment. Yeah, I have, Oscar. I tried doing a black 5 up here once in Train Sim, and oh my god, that is something I am never repeating unless I actually know how to drive them. So now definitely slow enough. Once the brakes are off, be good. But yeah, welcome to one of our many Devon quarries. You might have been able to hear my mum laughing in the background. I would shut my door, I just don't want to leave this unattended. Because you all know what will happen at some point. I'm going to just quickly pause the game so I don't end up getting AWS's. Do you mean Deltix, MC King? If so, yes I do. I do indeed. There we go. That's my door shut. So it should help eliminate some noise from outside. Well, in my mind, have I just got a Volbeat song? It's good music, don't get me wrong. But yes, we are coming off Dayton. We are now on the run down into Newton. I know people get some really good pictures from pretty much up here. And you just look down, because you've got the little painting bit here, little painting offshoot that goes up to painting, of course, and then you've got the dem banks. To be honest, here could be a good picture. It's just really not good to take a picture from here, because this is a dual carriageway in real life, and there are some interesting drivers. But perhaps one day it'd be good to try set up a rail cam here. Because you've got things coming off Dayton, things coming off Paynton, and obviously vice versa. Obviously not with this tree in the way. You'd obviously go down a bit. Perhaps there'd be a good spot. Just pan around. Favourite tones? That is a really good question. Probably Ickley's or Darth Vader's. Because you've got a cautionary. Obviously going to take it cautiously until I can see my signal. I know it's green there, so I'm just going to open up. Station's just around that corner. Favourite livery? For favourite standalone livery, that might have to go... That's a good question. Bobbin Railway, I don't think so. MC King. That's your favourite livery, Oscar. Obviously not diverting from the point. Obviously, there's still tracks missing. Overall, Hackney doesn't look too bad, except this line's gone. Points down there are mangled. Yeah. Let's take a screenshot. Favourite livery, favourite livery. It's going to take me a little while to think of, so bear with me. Bit far. It might have to be ScotRail. Sort of their logo incorporated into the livery. It's quite nice. That's a special livery though. Might have to say 802020, which is the NHS one. I hope the 802.008 still has NHS. Because I genuinely have not seen it for absolutely ages. And I've been looking on real time, searching up the unit number, which will show whether schedule that it's on. But it literally has not popped up. Genuinely has not popped up even once. I'll try again. I'm doubtful that it's even on the schedule. So I'm worried delivery's gone. Nope. Not on a schedule today either. I'm worried where that's gone. And if delivery even remains on the loco. which I honestly don't think it does. My mate told me that it will remain on there because they can't really take it off. Saluting Arky workers. But I honestly think it has gone because there's literally no sighting of it. But if it is still there, it is a beautiful livery with thank you in, ooh, can't remember any languages, but it's in a fair few. Well, one of us are 80. Such a late AWS though. I just had a tree go through my face. Well, it's not nearly as bad as when, whatchamacallit, on the Chatham Main Line in Clarington, where you literally have a tree touching the conductor rail. That seems safe. Just joking, of course it's not. That tree could very easily set alight if it was real life. But luckily we have some pretty good vegetation control, so that shouldn't happen. Favourite carriage? Ooh. I honestly want to say Mark III, but then Mark IV is pretty much an updated Mark III to a degree with plug doors, not slams. But the slams honestly, in my opinion, are better. It's just a shame that on GWR the only one to carry it is a sleeper now. Even that's meant to go as of soon. Because I remember being told that the sleeper will be the next to be replaced. Because the HSTs aren't being replaced yet. Why is my can opening so loud? How and why? Sharrington Methanclag. The locos have disappeared. Where have they gone? They're buried in their own clag. Oh, this will be a shot I don't do very much. Yeah, it's the most pointless 70 limit ever. Or 75 limit ever. Sorry. You barely get up to... Wait a minute. What's that? Where'd you see that, Oscar? These people on the path, they are about a metre over it. It sort of breaks the immersion. I don't want to get the people in it. I'll try to get a good reflection shot. Oh, found it. Yeah, please do, Oscar. Please do. bit of speed and bring it back down. I'm thinking he's got me on Discord, so he's going to probably DM it to me on Discord. I'm going to idle it here because I want to save a fair bit of power for into Dawlish. I'll go take a look at it in a minute. That sounded so epic, but so weird. Need to put on a bit of a Clegfest for Blenheim Cam. But then idle. Go to where Sea Breeze is, which I think is here. God, Oscar, I can see what you mean now. That is weird. Oh, train sim! Don't we love it? Oscar, the echo's definitely nice. The echo is beyond nice, it's amazing. They're going to open up slightly earlier than we would. We'll just completely open it. Open up for Dawlish Warren. Whistleboard. That'll be one. Get in with the whistleboard. That's not bad for a screenshot. Oh, we are speeding into our 75 by nearly 15. Oh, there'd be my P45, wouldn't it? That would be my P45 in my post box. Yeah, Oscar, I did hear, and I know it's definitely not popular. I get that perhaps some ticket offices are underused, but some are still incredibly useful. For screenshots, MC King, the way Oscar's doing it is on Discord. Just got him added as he's a mod of the mod of Discord and of the YouTube live chat. So. They definitely do, Oscar. Although now, as soon as we break this 100 board, as you get past the 100, we'll be going for it quite a bit. And these tractors will be going hunting. Growler's going hunting. And the Hoover's also hunting a fair bit. But yeah, Oscar, they definitely do produce a lot of clag. Clag's definitely undeniable. Miss a whistleboard, aren't I? Probably already have. I blame Discord and WhatsApp at the same time. Whistleboard, it's the white and grey boards with a W on them. This one. It dates back to the days of the Steam era where you'd have to just give a whistle. We still use them, but now it's just more generally applied. Yeah, now it's just mostly a blow your horn board. They're usually for foot crossings. Like that one. That's so good. 97. Definitely missed a support, didn't I? Nope. No? Yes. Yes, I did. Broken triple figures. How fast is this thing meant to go? I just love the Mark IIIs when they're at 100. Or at least above 90. They sound amazing. Now Spartan? Please load. It's in the process of doing that. Milepost 196, indicating that we're about 196 miles from London. Which will mean we'll still get down to the 325 that is the distance between London and Penzance. You'd still have to do about another... how much? 130 thing. E. AI. But yeah, I definitely recommend Marsh Barton for spotting. Maybe? Let's go. Might have, yeah. So originally for this stream I was planning to do either Plymouth or Penzance to Exeter or Plymouth. I mean, if we start from Plymouth I was planning to go to Exeter, or if we start at Penzance I was planning to go to Plymouth. But we've managed to at least make it past Marsh Barton in 58 minutes. Already pulling off from emergency brake. Moving again by the 59-minute mark. Ooh, 10 seconds off 59 minutes. Plan to go a little bit later. Than just 8 o'clock. Missing sidings. So I can only take this to Riverside if I wanted to, because Riverside has got missing track. Ooh. You catch me once, but you don't catch me twice. Not twice, 3 times. 4 times? 40 times. Because I've missed that a fair amount today. Why is there so much AI on the platform? Do I miss DMUs? We've still got DMUs down there in the southwest, so... But if it was in reference to certain DMUs, I mean, I do miss the paces a fair amount. Regardless of how bumpy they were, they still had something about them that just sticks. Alright, just gonna pop us. We can't go on to 6. We will have to go on to 5. Make sure this signal is a cautionary. And it is. But yeah, as you'll see in a minute, platform 6 I don't think has actually got any track going to it. Yep. And the depot is, I suppose one thing that could be said is that the depot is under renovation. New track layouts. Although that would also go for platform 6. For the most part, we can maybe shunt back into 6. We definitely won't be able to shunt into 6. Dump full service. No, 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 no. Pull back, pull back, pull back. In fact, we could probably pass off as being service. Calling it Newton Abbot, Exeter. Yeah, I suspect I do, Oscar. I think it was because there was a wooden track patch on ATS, and when I installed it, it overrid the wooden track. Or at least most of the wooden track, including that in the depot over in Riverside. So basically, I think it's broken sidings completely. Boom, stopped. And now we completely vent to 0. And yes, we are here at Exeter. 1 hour and 2 minutes in. So it's gone out. But here we can have the actual tails on. But yeah, so you could obviously jump back into 6. We can use Riverside. Oh, the new yard. But we cannot use Riverside. Because, yeah. Please tell me what track we're going on to. Is this one. But we need to be able to use these to access this one. Even this one's completely cut off. So, yes. Even down here to the buffers. That doesn't exist. So yeah. We have nowhere that we can put this. Obviously in game it still records Riverside as being Riverside. And it still records these points as existing. Track's been stolen. Yes. We've been at it again. Boom, proceed. Recharge. To be honest, there's a high chance we can probably even get to Reading on this one. Righty-o. Off we go. It's easy when you know how to drive the 50. Because, I mean, they're pretty simple to be honest. Obviously, key in, forward, neutral, reverse, from off. Throttle's there, brakes there, horns there. ABS is here. Your entire ABS equipment's down here. But yeah, Riverside just looks... Oh god. Good spotting location though. It just doesn't have track, which is kind of off-putting. If I was going to do any freight, it's got to go all the way down here to pop back. Even then it doesn't have a particularly long road that it can go into. Cowley Bridge is alright. You know what? No. Yes! Yes! I can derail us into Cowley Bridge. Okay. Okay, how did that work? I could take a junction that's meant to be 20, it's 71. Going nearly 4 times the speed limit. Brilliant. Yeah, there's nothing wrong here. Ah, don't know what to talk about. Yeah, you know, it's just your normal day. You're taking your 50s down the Tarka line with no track. There's no witchcraft going on now. What are you on about? This is normal. It's definitely normal. Yeah, Oscar, average day. Yeah, you know. There's nothing wrong here, is there? Yeah, I don't see anything wrong. It's, you know, just your casual 50 going along the Tarka line with no track. I tell you what, it's a new maglev. It just runs on air instead of the fancy magnets. Here we've just created a brand new maglev. It can travel on the National Railway network, but it can also just travel on air. Yeah, it is, Oscar. Network growth solutions just to slashing the costs of engineering. I tell you what, there's absolutely nowhere. It's absolutely nowhere because there's nothing for the wheel sets to wear on. It's genius. You like the Northern Bell? Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I do too, to be honest. MC King. Oscar, it's definitely network growth strategies just to save money. Nowhere for the TOCs to have to fix. You can get rid of the wheel lathes because they're not needed. You can get rid of all the rails, save a whole bunch of money, and yeah, smooth sailing. Oscar, there is actually the jet train in Train Sim somewhere. I just don't have it at the moment. Maybe I should get the jet train. Jet train and Super 47. I've now just given myself a really bad idea. Yeah, yeah, just don't worry. Your next stream's going to be fine. There's going to be absolutely nothing wrong with the next stream. Is there? It's just going to perhaps be a jet train and a Super 47 and no rails as we have here. That'll be perhaps the most normal stream. Stream 100. Job's done, Oscar. That's the idea now. Stream 100. Jet train. No rails. Job's done. Or in actual fact, don't give me ideas. It's too dangerous when you give me ideas. Ah, I liked running on my air. Now I actually have to, you know, have a wheel lathe. Because the wheel sets will have damage now. Maybe they've just done this for the braking distance in towards Creditor. Maybe that's why I've got track back. So I actually can use my brakes. So I can slow down. Instead of using the air brakes. It's genius. Yeah, Oscar. I think they want to open up the Teen Grace line again soon. Which is Newton Abbot to Teen Grace. It's the entire reason we still got the bay platform there. But yeah, I think they should take a couple of notes. Yeah, you know, don't bother spending money on rails. Rails are overrated. Run on air instead. Obviously, that will never work in fruition at all. It just won't work. Right, MC King, have a good evening. Yeah, Oscar, who needs physics? Physics are overrated. Especially when you have train sim and you can do whatever the hell you want. You could break the game, or break the game. Oh gee, life's good. I'm sure Network Rail won't be happy, but no, in real life. Oh, this would be like the worst. Yeah, who needs gravity? You know. Yeah, it'll cost a lot more money, but just make a zero gravity chamber in the railway. Easy. Who needs gravity on the rails? Not us. Not us at all. Click to retain a head code. Just pop the tails on. Those are now popping into 37. Oh god. My reverse is backwards. I have to press S to scale it up and W to scale it down. Oh, this is playing with my head. It really is. Oh. Yeah, Network Rail have really stepped up the game. They really, really, really have. So we now need to take our tails off. Into the line. Not quite. I'm skipping. We've still got the line down to Barnstaple and Oakhampton, where the line to Barnstaple doesn't seem to want to exist. You can always go down to Oakhampton. What's the fun in running on rails? Well, unless you need to, of course. And if you couldn't already get as cursed as we've done with Train Sim today, then yeah. How about some rail charter services coaches based in plopped here in Crediton? There's nothing weird about that at all. Not like they've ever actually used these sidings, and I don't think these are even here anymore. Or if they are, they're decommissioned at least. Yeah, Oscar, it always starts out with good intentions, doesn't it? And then we just find out, how can we break the game tonight? And then, yeah. we end up just having a little bit of fun with how much we can push the game. This is, yeah, certainly the most cursed stream I've ever done. Huh? Not even all of our coaches fit. Oh, not even our entire contest fits. That's alright. 150 could easily pass us there. It's not like the gauge needs a little bit more announcement. It's just allowed me to secure the line for the other line, all for the other side. I can move up just a little bit. I can oblige. Not by much though, because if I go too close it will derail me next time I actually try to load this up. Okay, the crew should actually be safe there now. However barely, they should just be able to survive. If a 150 comes hurting past here at 40. Oh, and we are right up close with those buffers. On that note, I think my work here is done. Yeah. Just need to build it out of, well, the tracks are built out of air. Next, make the cab out of air. And the entire body shell out of air. And you'll pretty much have barely any mass to it at all. And it'll end up going hypersonic speeds. Because that's going to happen, isn't it? Honestly, it looks like the 50's derailed, honestly. But it hasn't. It's just, very carefully placed. Definitely. Oh, we have definitely not Oscar. We've perhaps given the worst ideas that we could ever do. On that note, we're going to end off this evening. I think, Oscar, I think our work here is done. We have done about as much damage as we can to this game tonight. After floating on air, squeezing it into a siding that we cannot even fit it in, putting it at risk of a 150 hurtling past at about 400 miles per hour. You've given me the idea of a jet train for stream 100. What could possibly go wrong for future streams? I couldn't possibly think what could go wrong. It's not like we'll probably end up having 40 jet trains next and like 147s in between. Yeah. That'll be an amusing stream 100, if that comes to it. I think next there'll be jet train, probably. Ooh, what route could I do the jet train on? To be honest, we could probably do it on the French routes. Just end up taking a jet train or a Super 47 going hurtling along it. I don't see what could go wrong. I really don't. All we know is something's going to go wrong in that. And we're going to end up making a massive fool of ourselves, falling off the rails, and then we'll just be having, well, we'll all have P45s in the post. Let's say that. But yes. Oscar, I'll have to message you about that though. Because that seems like an oddly stupid idea, but I like it. Either way, for anyone watching in the playback, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll probably be back next week or this weekend. I don't think I've got particularly much to do. In the name of homework, mostly because it is my last week of lessons this week. Well, I've already done them, of course. Next week is a fun week, and then more lessons on Friday. But last full week done, so I shouldn't have any homework. So I should be able to stream a bit. Either way, I said thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again this weekend or next week. Take care all.